More than a week after Hurricane Dorian slammed into the Bahamas, residents are still being rescued. Dorian was the most powerful storm to ever hit the island nation, leaving at least 70,000 Bahamians in need of help. Many lost everything and face an uncertain future. On Saturday, more than 1,000 residents were brought to Florida on a cruise ship. Despite their own hardships, those that made it are keen to offer assistance to those back home.
Start making some preparations to help and send some stuff for relief, all that stuff, you know. Freeport is our neighboring island, and that's where we got to go when emergencies happen in Bimini, so we got to make sure they're good.
Aid has been pouring in from the U.S., but some on board a ferry that left the Bahamas on Sunday were asked to disembark if they didn't have the right U.S. visas. Customs and Border Patrol officials blame the ferry company for not following procedures. Critics have called the move cruel, but President Trump says agents need to be cautious.
We have to be very careful. Everybody needs totally proper documentation. I don't want to allow people that weren't supposed to be in the Bahamas to come in to the United States, including some very bad people.
25 families are now at this shelter in Lake Worth, Florida. We weren't allowed inside because of the trauma they've been through, but aid workers say the evacuees are resilient.
There is a real attitude of hope that I see in the shelter. We're trying to make sure that we keep a positive attitude, especially for the kids. We have activities for the kids to keep them active and to try to not let it, get to them that they're not home. They're not in their homes where they would be with their families. Try to make the best of a very tough situation.
Even as they leave, many are waiting to return and rebuild. But with people still missing and communications poor, news from the Bahamas is a priority. Everyone here has what they need for now: water, food and a roof over their heads. But what they really want is information. The Red Cross tells us some of the evacuees left loved ones behind and they don't know whether they're alive or dead. It's a chilling illustration of just how deadly Hurricane Dorian was. Amidst the confusion of a humanitarian disaster, there have been some moving scenes. This family found each other in Fort Lauderdale, but for many others, the agonizing wait for news of their loved ones goes on. Gallacher, Jazeera, Lake Worth, Florida.